Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Colin from Clembark, where we are trying to become millionaires in under 10 years. And today is a gorgeous sunny Friday. And I wasn't going to make a video today, but the sun encouraged me to do so. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I want to talk about external motivating factors. You know, what in our environment keeps us going and how can we utilize them, to our advantage and help us accomplish our goals. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already to keep up with this journey. Go follow me on Instagram. Interact with me on there. Let me know who you guys are, what you guys are trying to accomplish. I want to know more about you so that we can create a community of like-minded individuals. And also leave a like on this video if you enjoy it so that this community can grow and we can have more people and have more fun in the process of trying to become a millionaire. So I'm going to go in the shade. Let's talk about some external motivating factors. So this morning started out like any other. I ate breakfast, I showered, I worked out, and then I looked outside and I saw this beautiful sunrise and I saw this bright blue sky with not a single cloud, and I turned on some music and my day became fantastic. It turned from a regular morning to a wonderful one, and I was ready to go out and get it. I instantly became motivated. And whatever it is, I was ready to go out and get it. And I realized that that was all because of the environment. That wasn't even because of me. And I know you guys have the same feelings because you guys are human and your environment affects you. So I wanted to talk about 5 things that I've noticed in my environment that absolutely affect me and how I've leveraged those to help me on this journey. And so I know I said I don't want to be a guru, but I've learned a lot in paying attention to those. And so if you haven't yet, watch this video so you can really learn how to use those to your advantage and make the best out of those fantastic days and make it so you have more of those fantastic days. So stick around. So let's kick off this list of the 5 motivating factors that I've noticed in my environment that have a huge impact on me. And first is weather. And that's the whole reason I'm making this video. So I wanted to say 2 things. 1, notice what type of environment impacts you as far as the weather goes. Are you better productive on days that are sunny or warm or cool or snowy, right? And what days are you least productive on? For me, I'm most productive on days like today. There's not a single cloud in the sky and it's nice and cool. And on days that are the opposite, where it's all cloudy and gray and snowy or rainy, I don't feel like doing a thing. And what I've learned is not to beat myself up on those days because I make the most out of these days. As long as you're taking advantage of that extra push, the extra drive of motivation on those days where you feel on top of the world because of the weather, then don't worry about not doing as much, not being as productive on those days where you're not. Because if you try to force it, it's not gonna be good quality work. Second on my list is the day of the week. A lot of us feel motivated on different times of the week. Some of us feel better at the beginning of the week because it's a fresh start, and others of us feel motivated at the end of the week. So I personally feel way more motivated on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, not so much Saturday, Thursday and Friday, because it's the end of the week. I got the weekend coming up. I'm in good spirits and I'm just ready. I have more energy. At the beginning of the week, I feel a little slower. So again, what I've learned to do is to optimize those Fridays. So when you have this perfect storm of a day where there's not a single cloud in the sky and it's a Friday, that's where I'm gonna get stuff done. So today I'm filming this video, I'm gonna brainstorm a bunch of content, and I'm hopefully gonna upload this the same day. So take a look at this past week. Notice what days that you got more stuff done. Just think back in your head about what you got done each day and do that each week. You'll notice that certain days of the week, you just feel more motivated, and I can't explain it, but that's not what we're here to. We're here to do is to just utilize that. So really at the beginning of the week, do the things that don't require a ton of effort, that don't require, a ton of creativity. If you're like me, where Mondays you're not as motivated, whereas at the end of the week, the things that are a little more difficult, that require a little more energy, save those for the end of the week, because that's when you're gonna get high quality work done. So the third factor on this list is actually one of the most important, well, Yeah, the most important is actually number 5, so be sure to stick around for that. But this one is location. This one's huge for me. I noticed that I need to be in an environment that is open, that has lots of natural light, and has very few walls, right? I don't want to feel constricted. I hate the downlighting that you have in like an office, you know, those very bright white lights. I love soft, natural light or just backlighting. Love that. And that is what helps me go. It's very soft on my eyes. I don't feel like I'm gonna have a headache or anything like that. So pay attention to those as well. Don't try to do your work in your room if you notice that your room feels constricted or that you can't seem to get much done there. If you realize that you get much more done outside or in your living room or in your basement or at the library, at a friend's house, go there. Don't feel constricted to wherever you're at because you're just limiting yourself. Number 4 on this list is one that we can all relate to, and it is friends, because we need to surround ourselves with people who are encouraging us. And so on this channel, trying to become a millionaire in under 10 years, you need to surround yourself with people who think financially literate, you know, who are financially literate, or people who want to become financially literate. It doesn't matter if they are, but as long as they have the desire to. Or if you're trying to complete any other goal, surround yourself with people who aspire to achieve that similar goal, or just any goal in general, because you don't want people who aren't motivated to be surrounding you, to be the people you talk to all the time. It's even worse if they're people who are the opposite. They don't support you at all. They tell you it's not a good idea. They criticize you in your YouTube videos or whatever without giving you the support that you need when you're going out on a limb like that or when you're doing something big. So, like the old adage says or whatever, you are the sum of your 5 closest friends, or you are the average of your 5 closest friends, or something along those lines. And it's so true, because your environment has a huge impact on how you act every single day and where you're going to go in the future. So number 5, this last one, I guarantee is one that impacts a lot of you without even realizing it, and that's media. What you consume impacts your daily behavior. It impacts your daily mental state. So for example, I used to be very deep into politics, and by used to, I meant like a few months ago. I used to be so deep into politics. I used to get into those discussions, underneath posts, and I would read them, and I would feel the urge to comment, right? You feel the urge to say something because what you say is, gonna change that person's mind. You can't worry about other people so much. You can only worry about yourself, and so if it's politics, don't be so consumed in that. It's important to have an opinion on it, yes, but to let that consume you, to let you see a post and just have it ruin your day, that's not a way that you're going to achieve your goals. You're going to become unmotivated. You're going to stop everything else in your life just because you saw one post. You're going to go on a rant just because you saw one post. And obviously I'm going on a rant right now because I'm mad at my past self. I used to do this. I used to waste days. I used to rant to people because I saw a post or I saw somebody share something. That is such a waste of time. That is such a waste of energy. Put that energy into something that you care about. That's something that you have control over. And even if that's not the case, even if you're just blowing your time watching other media, try to watch more useful media, more educational content, and that will help you, in the long run, stay motivated and encourage you and push you towards your goal. So what environmental factors impact you? Do you relate to any of the ones in this video, or are there other ones that I didn't mention here? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, like I said at the beginning, subscribe if you haven't already to join us on this journey to becoming a millionaire in under 10 years. I want to have this very conversational base where I can connect with you guys. So again, follow me on Clembark on Instagram and we can discuss there. So I'll leave you to it. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.